Nope.
We should have started an hour ago.
No one should not have! The time hasn't changed! I'm gonna kill you.
It has. We usually start
I
5:30. It is now 20 to 7.
Motherfucker! How many times a year does your fucking change?
Twice.
Don't you fucking lie to me, Kyle!
But I'm not.
Yes, you are. You fucking whore. You fucking slut.
I'm not lying to you. Bricks of kids.
All you do is lie.
All I do is tell the truth.
So, do you just get off on lying, or is it just like a natural thing?
All I've ever done.
So, when are you gonna stop lying to me?
I'm not lying.
So, when are you gonna stop lying to me?
But you lie to yourself.
Put Zim mic so high? What's wrong with my mic? It shouldn't. Hang on. Alright. Okay, there we go. There we go. That should fix it. For whatever reason, it decides to not always use my $300 mic. My $300 mic. Let me say that again for those in the back. Alright, some more GTA with Tommy Spaghetti. Yes. Also, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a nice night. You know, it's not that I want to commit. I'll just ask the question. Did I miss the bank heist mission? Did we do the bank heist mission last time? Yes, I think we did.
We did.
If I remember correctly, Kyle got stomped out repeatedly. Is Daniel LaRusso versus Rocky Balboa a fair matchup? Unironically, no. Man, I was looking forward to that. Sorry, Red Dusk. Because if you go off of Crisis's video for Rocky, because he did Rocky scaling, and I did watch the video. Rocky has some very stupid statements regarding his combat abilities. So my PC's like, hey, Windows 10 is ending support. Alright, let me update to Windows 11. You can't. Oh. Thank you, Windows. Kyle? Oh, so what the hell?
Yes.
Rocky can be your match Rambo, right? So...
The problem is that a lot of his good scaling feats come from Dragunov.
Well, those are the physical ones, but the skill ones are just he himself. Because there are statements where he's learned every martial art on the planet.
Well, as weird as this is, you can kind of go into the Creed movies too.
Yes and no. You can't, cause so this depends on how you want to take Creed as a character for scaling. Because according to Creed 2, fucking Drago's son is equal to his father at his prime, if not stronger. Now that doesn't make any sense, realistically speaking, but that's the statement provided, you know? And Creed is able to beat Drago's son, although to be fair, because emotions do matter a lot in Rocky, you could argue that I think it's Ivan. I think the guy's name is Ivan. You could argue that Ivan was weakened because his mother abandoned him before the final round. But I don't know how. I mean, like, emotional scaling is a valid thing to have in matchups.
Well, it's weird because from how the series also describes it, his father also got like a drop in power because his wife left him because he lost the fight.
Yeah, they're not the same people they used to be, 100%. And this is also kind of supported by the fact that according to Adonis in Rocky 3, he tells the current heavyweight champion that he doesn't stand a chance against Drago. So it's not quite linear scaling.
Well, it's also like if Rocky is going to be fighting Daniel, is Adrian going to be in his corner?
True. I want to point out how you spent all that time gathering the members only to be a waste of time when it turns out they all ended up being useless and you could have done the heist all by yourself. Sylvester Stallone can make both all Rambo and Rocky movies, right? And if he says Rocky can damage and dodge, Rambo can dodge bullets. So what Sylvester said is that if Rocky and Rambo were to fight each other, it would be a close fight. The only way it can be a close fight, Rambo knows all martial arts. I think Rocky also has that statement. If not, then Crisis would have scaled. Maybe we'll react to that Crisis video about Rocky. Not to really criticize it, and I don't think Kyle will join me for that one. Not to really criticize it, but just sort of like, I guess, comment on it. Nah, that's a little too far. I might stream it. I don't think I'll do a reaction video. Streams are fine. Reaction videos are a little different. How did you fail the mission?
Apparently, I got busted, even though I was in a moving vehicle.
Some good cops. So I'm kind of torn on whether or not I want to pull for the for Mem, or I think Cyrene. I think her name is Cyrene.
Yes.
Or if I just want to save my resources for the next arc. Hello, Melissa. Because the problem is that I don't have enough characters to make Evernight work well. Because you need all those Memo Sprite characters.
Well, I might also like say up just in case like the new Don Han is actually like good as well.
Oh, well, he's free, so I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, you get Don Han for free. You were supposed to have a getaway driver only for him to die, and the game was like, you thought you weren't going to be the one to drive for once? Dumbass. GTA 5 did a much better job. GTA 5 did a much better job improving on the bank heist mechanics. Did I really fuck up there? I did. But yeah, no. But we do not know what version of Rocky will fight with Rambo in boxing fight or street fight. It wouldn't matter because Rocky just fights like Rocky. Like, because keep in mind, real life boxers, if they get in a street fight, they're not going to randomly start fighting differently. They're going to box. Because I don't know if you people realize.
The reason why boxers never do MMA fights, they always fight MMA people in boxing, is because they need those boxing safety lines. Otherwise, they get double legged, and if they're on the ground, they're fucked.
Yeah.
Because that means everything from amateur wrestlers to like judo and mixed martial arts would like fuck them up.
Yeah. That doesn't mean they're just going to swap their style in the street fight, though.
No, not unless they know other styles.
Now, Rocky, I think, does know other styles to be as fair as possible, but, like, the point still stands. The safe cracker couldn't do the one job, which was to crack the safe. If I was Tommy Spaghetti, I would have been like, you guys can fuck off. You guys didn't do shit. I'm getting the entire score. Yeah, but then no one wants to work with you ever again. You have to remember that, like, whenever you're doing like a gig like robbing a bank, you kind of have to make sure you don't piss off the people you're robbing the bank with, because they have a lot more incentive to fuck you over in the long term. Especially because more often, man, you are just getting fucked up this mission. Good lord. Oh, and apparently Don Hong, I hate moving houses. Oh, Sparta, you're moving?
Right.
Oh, good for you. So where was I? Apparently Don Hong will be a shielder who allegedly is better than adventuring.
Finally, some good fucking food.
Sparta, are you moving yourself or are you moving with your family? Oh boy, finally I can have a sustain. Finally, I don't have to keep fucking selecting my friends adventuring. Do we use Cobra Kai and Creed game for scaling both Daniel and Rocky higher? You can use the Rocky games. I don't know about the Creed games.
Also, you can use Cobra Kai because that's the canonical sequel to the movies. Whether or not the new movie is canon,
it is.
It's going to be up in the air.
Yeah, it is because it directly ties in the Cobra Kai at the end. Oh well, I guess you haven't actually seen anything about the movie, have you?
No, I've seen the movie already. That's why I say it, because it's very dubious where it is in the timeline.
No, it's very dubiously put in the timeline, but it's very clearly meant to be in Cobra Kai. The fact that at the end
it's meant to be after, but I'm not quite sure when about, because Johnny and Daniel are now friends.
I mean, they've been like fucking friends since like season fucking 2, bro. Come on now. My family and no, not good for me. This house is a downgrade compared to our old one. Then why are they moving? Can they not afford the current house, or what happened? Can I just say I kind of wish Everknight's Ultimate would have been a little more flashier?
I haven't seen it.
Did you even build up your Everknight, or did you just fucking get her and just leave her there?
I got her and left.
I hate you so much. I'm a man fucking dying of thirst and you're just drowning and you don't even care.
Yes, I drown in digital pools. It's just as good as actual.
It's not fair. He can't keep getting away with this. For some reason, they think this house is better than the old one. Oh, so it probably is then. People don't just move houses to a worse house unless there's a benefit to it. So whatever the benefit is has to be pretty good. It's probably cheaper. Probably better mortgage. Is both Dre and Chang stronger than all the students in Cobra Kai? I never watched Cobra Kai in its entirety. So Roga did a Doom Dark Age video with Unknown Hellsinger. The fuck does that, like a crossover? Why did Gandalf respect Galadriel? Kyle, go.
What's the question?
Why did Gandalf respect Galadriel?
On the books, they don't ever like interact outside of like the council of in the Hobbit, and that's like for like a brief scene.
Wait, so are you telling me their actual relationship is never really expanded upon?
They don't have one.
Well, when I mean relationship, I mean like even just like as like fucking friends or coworkers. Like they don't just like they don't just interact at all. It's just like a movie thing.
Yeah,
Huh. Interesting.
you understand that like the Hobbit by all.
Could you repeat that again, Kyle? You cut out. Kyle. Kyle's busy. Kyle!
So you understand that the Hobbit is was supposed to be one movie, but New Line wanted Peter Jackson to make another trilogy, so that's why he had to stretch it out and add stuff.
Yep. Poor bastard.
From what I hear, he's got the rights to do movies based on the Zoom reel, so that should be good. If they leave him the fuck alone and let him do his thing.
Like add Legolas? From what I understand, most of the Hobbit was added in stuff.
Most of the second movie was added in stuff. For as much like shit as the Hobbit movies add, I think people are far too harsh on them as movies.
Yes. Sure, Zim and boy Kyle gonna be so mad when I tell him how well Roga thinks Unknown would do in Dark Ages. She destroys him firmly, believes Unknown is in the uni ranges. I know, how dare he? I thought Kyle believed Unknown was uni.
Yeah, I'm put like uni plus the low multi. What the fuck would what the? I understand how I got to that conclusion. How the fuck would he get to that conclusion?
Hello, Seville. Did you see my comment in your Roga reaction video? Yes, I did. I have not fully read it though, but yes, I did see it.
What happened?
He sent a Red Dust posted a comment on our Roga video.
Ah,
But I did see it. Sorry I haven't gone back on that one. Kyle, have you watched The Rings of Power Season 1?
fuck no. I watched a couple of episodes and I thought it was dog shit. The way I can, the way I consume the Rings of Power, there's a funny impressionist who fucking abridges it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of the second you fucking said something. I'm like, he's probably gonna talk about that one guy who fucking reacts to it.
Come over here because there's something I want to show you. Something.
Sam, that's what's all.
Smell that from way over here?
Don't you worry about the smell, Tommy. You just watch this. Shitty, cheap madness or something. There's some more on the bench.
No way.
Oh shit!
Oh, damn!
Is he
Oh my
dead?
God. No, the screen's fucking rocking. That's not fair.
Kyle, when his friend blows up his arm, die on your own time.
Watch out! Charlie in the tree line.
Alright. I'm assuming Seville sent me a message. Oh. Alright. Hang on, Seville. Once I'm done doing this quick little grind, I'll send you the money.
Focus smooth. No matter.
I think Rogo got to his conclusions for Universal, unknown from her voice being able to break the barriers between hell and heaven. Do you agree with everyone on Mori Jin is the best fighter in whole fiction?
Fuck no. Also, knowing how he scales, there should be no reason he accepts that as universal.
And so I didn't forget. Too many cops in the Viet Cong. The fuck did this man say? He's a war vet, technically. Yeah, I already put the money in and everything. I think Rogue was just biased.
Absolutely, like from the video that I saw, you wouldn't know how to scale if you fucking hit him over the head.
Kyle, which is a better story between Rings of Power and Middle Earth Shadow of Mordor / War?
Shadow of Mordor and War. Like, that's not even a hard question. The Rings of Power suck though. They fucked with the lore so fucking hard. It's not even like that they fucked with the lore. That's the worst part. Is that they made it fucking like boring and dragged shit out, and had storylines that did not matter.
How dare you? Kyle just hates women, guys. Oh, that actually reminds me. Speaking of hating women, so
Where are you going with it?
You know how Magic had a Lord of the Rings crossover a couple years ago?
Yeah.
They confirmed we're getting a Hobbit crossover this next year.
Why?
Well, because apparently Lord of the Rings did so well, now they're doing the Hobbit.
As in just like a Hobbit faction or like characters from the Hobbit?
Characters from The Hobbit. They release booster boxes that follow like certain series and stuff, depending on whether or not it's crossover.
Right.
Could unknown destroy Sauron's ring?
Mm, not clear. I'd have to go back through Mill Helsinger.
I mean, would she just can't she just scale the ring somewhere and then go from there? Or does she have like a special like hacks ability? I don't remember.
It will very much depend on her hacks, because in terms of scaling, they would pretty much. I wouldn't say that they would sit roughly the same. It kind of depends on a few like factors.
Oh, I hate fucking sending gifts, dude. Just let me send the gift. Fuck. Steam. Manage gifts and guest passes. Store. Gift cards, here we go. Send in no gift card. So annoying. Alright, hang on, Seville. All right, Seville. Let me know when you get the money. Have you guys heard Lord of the Rings Dwarf RPG game that came out last year? You mean the Hobbit one? Yeah. Well, I saw the Hobbit one. Why wasn't Thranduil given a ring?
I don't know. He just wasn't. I'm sure he does have one. I don't know. Not everything is going to be answerable.
Yeah, guys, Tolkien was too busy making his own fucking language to actually explain the lore of his world. No, Lord of the Rings has had some dog shit fucking games over the years. Honestly, after Peter Jackson's movies... No. I take it back. After fucking,
It's had just as many bad games as it's had good.
No, it's had more bad. No, it's had... I'm sure it's had way more bad. I'm paying Seville because Seville helps me with the digital aspect of my card game. So Seville gets paid every now and again. And I pay Newhin too when Newhin does drawings for me. The problem is that I've been stuck on fucking Tom Ward Order because I keep having good ideas in my head and then I start writing it and it's like, no, it's not flowing on the page correctly. Honestly, I think my problem is I'm trying to make this book too long. I think I'm better off just going on my original plan of making Tom Ward Order. Say it. I'm sorry, Kyle. I must have misheard you. Please repeat that again. Please, without cutting out this time, Kyle. Please repeat that again.
Oh, poor baby.
Thank you. I'm glad you understand my pain. All right, Seville, you got all of it? Dude. It's also because, like, I'm not sure. We're just gonna not talk about that, huh? It's also because, like, I'm not sure if the characters are properly in character because I didn't complete my character profiles, and like I feel like they are, but it's also like, damn you. I just realized you stole a taxi. War in the North was boring. War in the North was fantastic.
War in the North was good. Also, that's my taxi. I own the taxi company.
So if your boss fucks your wife, is it his wife because he pays for all, because he gives you the money to buy her all her shit?
Conundrum.
Kyle, as his wife gets railed by somebody else, sitting down in his philosopher chair, being like, curious. Oh fuck, fuck! I feel like in ancient Greece, you'd be that fucking wise guy acting like they're so fucking smart. Because fucking that's what fucking Aristotle and fucking Plato were, just a bunch of cunts who were acting smart.
Throwing a lot of rocks from that glass house of yours when we literally go around and critique other people's videos on scaling.
Correction, Kyle. I can't afford a house, so I don't even have a glass house.
Because on you, I can't even afford the rocks.
Hang on. I know why Mori Jim fanboys thinks he have most experience in older and non-fictional fighters, and Mori fans really think conceptual martial arts is greater than regular martial arts. It means he is best fighter. Yeah, that's wrong though. Like, I mean, he might be like a top tier for sure, but like when you say all of fiction, that's like you're including fan fiction characters at that point.
He also doesn't have access to all of that knowledge like all at once, and even if he did, he's been asleep for a lot of that.
No. I remember now. I remember something fucking hilarious. So guess who's no longer gonna be a fucking victim to everyone under the sun?
Kratos?
Homelander. Because Homelander is showing up in a canonical DC crossover where the DC multiverse is hosting a tournament of the strongest fighters to see who fights Darkseid. And Sub-Zero and fucking Homelander are in the tournament.
So are you ready for him to get eliminated in the first round?
A lot of people are saying he's just going to get bitched on in the first round and kicked out. Zim, you have the dumbest excuse. Oh, it's too long. Oh, Rin is too evil. Oh, Jeff, Razor's too weird. Razor is fine. I just have to make sure that dry humor jokes land with Razor. But ever since Kyle told me about the Red vs. Blue, I've been scared. I hesitate.
You're the one who took that as an insult.
It was an insult! Don't fucking lie to me!
God, you act like I said it was like season 14 level, Jesus.
Because that's what you were fucking thinking. You can't fucking lie to me. Natsu versus Yamamoto? Kyle, go.
Let me finish going through Fairy Tail again.
Alright. Melissa, hold on to that question.
Yamamoto should be faster.
Also, I was criticized on my Bun writing last time, so I have to make sure Bun's portions in this book.
Yeah, because you made her. Yeah, because you didn't make her a character. You made her a caricature.
She was a sex pest in the first book.
Yes, but that wasn't all she was. You just made her the sex pest. That's it.
What she was. I went back and reread it. She just had someone good to work off of, so you didn't realize it. I had deceived you.
Yeah, but I think even you understood in retrospect that I made a good point where it's like, her and Xavier did not need to be there. They did not serve any purpose.
There was a grander scheme in my head. It didn't pan out because I didn't want to make the book that long because it had already been going on for a year. But there was a bigger scheme. It would have worked.
You didn't want to do that, and instead you decided to give Ren a voice in his head and give him amnesia. Instead of writing a good character for him, you decided let's do
Hey,
the amnesia route.
Hey! I backed off on the amnesia route. That didn't happen after all, technically.
The book is published, and he still has that voice in his head.
Yeah, the voice in his head was always planned from the beginning, though, because it happened in the first book.
At this point, just fucking make him die at Deadpool.
No, damn you, Kyle. Anyways, you forgot about Annabelle as part of it. Annabelle is in DC KO comic book. I have no clue who the fuck Annabelle is. So Absolute Batman has Venom and he took out a radio tower. Wait, is there anything that says the DC tournament is canon to the boys? It more than likely wouldn't be unless we get heavy authorial confirmation and like company confirmations. Because whenever crossovers happen, you tend not to backscale unless you have good reason to. Oh, Final Fantasy Dissidia is getting a mobile game next year, so we're getting another Dissidia game. I'm hoping so fucking hard that it's Opera Omnia just back.
You know what I'm hoping? I'm hoping Clive just does not get added.
I'm hoping Clive just never shows up.
I'll be back. I've got a phone call.
Alright. So the weirdest... Oh, Little Nightmares 3 is out. Nice. So the weirdest thing about Steam is that a lot of the games now you can tell use AI art, because even though AI art has gotten better, they still kind of do the same... They still kind of fall into the same traps. The what Homelander doesn't matter. It does matter. Because now they're going to be like, we're going to use DC Homelander. So he won't be a fraud anymore because there's a fucking version of him that scales decently. I know one of you fuckers are going to say Mortal Kombat Homelander, but you shut the fuck up. So, would you guys ever be interested in me potentially fucking playing any of those simulator games, like card shop simulator and stuff? Wait, Annabelle the doll's in it? Oh, that's weird. Because apparently there are just simulators for everything now. You got fast food simulator, restaurant, or fucking not restaurant simulator, a fucking grocery store simulator, TCG card shop simulator. Nah, I'd rather watch Kyle. Damn, feels bad. That's why I don't stream half the games I buy anymore. Oh, here we go. Lord of the Rings: Return to Moria. Bus driver simulator. Is there a bus driver simulator? Jason would have at least made sense to some extent. So yeah, Newhan, if you're still here, that's what I was thinking about, changing it to a human simulator. I'm not gonna start doing vlogs. No, I'm not doing vlogs. I have some standards. Hello, J.O. I'll watch if you play Mexican Simulator. Sorry, I meant gardening. Yep, I'm working on it. Sounds like a great idea because it makes sense both heaven and hell share the same region since they are rival factions. Same story, what happens with the law and hell dragons? I see. Wow, gardening simulator. Hello, Ghoul, you're new here. What are these new people? Jo was in, I think, the last Mangler stream. I have no idea who Ghoul is. I'm JO's friend. I see. Oh yeah, Claire Obscure is also getting DLC. Let's go. Is new people joining to watch and text people bad now? No one's saying it's bad. Give me a Sprite. I'm not gonna fucking go give you a Sprite. You live halfway across the world. Wow. Wow, Zim, how dare you not fly over to Norway and give me a fucking drink? Oh yeah, so was Wild. Recently, apparently, a fucking streamer got killed for fucking by someone who gave her $70,000. That's wild. Yep. Heard about that recently. It's just crazy. She was lying to him for money, I'm pretty sure. It's not a good reason to kill someone, fellas. I don't know how to tell you this.
And I'm back.
Yeah, I was just
Hello?
bored though. Hear about that. Yes. We're here.
I just got accused of something that was not on my bingo card today.
Oh, what was that?
Oh, apparently whenever I pick up the phone, I sound depressed.
Yeah. I could see why someone would say that.
Thanks to the verb, no confidence.
Kyle, Every time anyone fucking talks to you, you sound like you want to die. It's weird when you don't sound like that.
What you mean when I pretend for videos and
This
I
is my city.
turn up the volume?
Yes.
I have to wait to get money because I have to buy establishments now.
You have to get money to buy fucking to launder your money. Is that what I'm hearing?
Apparently.
What happened to the good old days when crime just paid?
What happened to the good old days, just in general?
You're depressed, cool on pimp. Pimp demon, was that a dad joke? Kyle, don't drink yourself to death for the second time. In fairness, the first time Kyle killed himself, that was with, I believe, a mixture of drugs and beer. To be fair, the first time he killed himself.
No beer, just spirits.
My bad. Liquor and drugs.
Oh, we forgot the liquor. I just went to the hospital instead.
So, let's be clear about that one. Probably like another hour and a half-ish, Melissa. I guess you could say I pimped it. What the fuck does that even mean? Oh yeah, so I might
Spit it out.
well, so it's fucking I might actually start reading Demon Slayer to scale it. Cause fuck me, I'm on Reddit chilling now.
I was gonna say, what did you really get all hot and bothered about the movie, and you're just like got the itch for it?
No, I do plan to watch the movie on Tuesday though, because I heard it's a good movie. But no. So I'm over there on Reddit, minding my own business, and I get a bunch of Demon Slayer posts. And these posts have been arguing non-stop on the internal versus power scaling. Pay even jokes like dads are worse. What time we watch Blade vs. Buffy? Same time we always stream. So, same time. Points.
So, are we doing that tomorrow, or is it going to be later on in the week?
Oh, is Blade vs. Buffy out tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh. Fuck. Tomorrow night then. Usual time. Just fucking usual time. Fuck. Kind of hoping to get my Sunday fucking free, wasn't gonna lie.
So what were you saying?
Anyways, so there's a bunch of debates about like, oh, who's the strongest or the second strongest Hashira? Giyu versus fucking Mancheri or Machuru. I don't know what the fucking guy's name is. Fucking could Tanjiro have done this? How skilled are they really with blades? But I'm at work then. Unfortunately, Kyle will be at work during other time periods, so it's not that simple. Cause I gotta go to Costco tomorrow to buy food, so I'm gonna be gone for most of the day. Should there be a new character named Beatrice in the next DMC game? To be honest, there should have been a Beatrice already. It's kind of a little silly that lady was named Mary and not Beatrice, to be honest.
To be fair, her actual name is Mary, but let's be very frank here. Beatrice is a pretty rotten girl's name.
Well, yeah, but it's for Dante's Inferno.
I know, but it's not a good name, is it?
You're right. Because Lady, the name she chose for herself, is so much better. Demon Slayer fan book is a data book. Yeah, but I guarantee you that data book is probably online for free. It's not like Fist of the North Star where I have to go fucking travel the fucking cosmos in search of the fucking guidebooks. Ignore those sounds you're hearing in the background that are not GTA. I'm gonna turn the audio down right now, but I have to grind in Warhammer so Mangler doesn't beat my ass.
Oh my.
Oh, yes, what the fuck were you fuckers talking about earlier? I showed up for a few minutes and then just fucking dipped.
Today.
Yeah, today. I don't know if you guys noticed me or not.
Not very noticeable.
Damn, it's because no one cares about me.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Damn. He's not reassuring me, chat. Get him.
It feels so good what's on the year before it does it.
Kyle, I hear about your problems every day almost. I don't want to hear it. I'm there for you more than my family was ever there for me.
Yes, but it's the same problem. It's just evergreen.
No, there's always one other problem that pops up every now and again that always gets under your skin. So it's more than one. Well, if DMC4 Nero got the Sparta, would have been rather weird. Kyle, you're poor. You don't need work. So, fun fact: the reason you need to work when you're poor is because you are poor.
Turns out money doesn't grow on trees.
It does. They just don't let you fucking take it. Slayer Mark Amp is 10 times in the Demon Slayer fan book. I believe it. Tanjiro versus Femto. Again, guys, I haven't scaled it yet, so I'll let you know when I get there. Technically, Tanjiro does claim the mark is 100 times because he says I need to be 100 times stronger to cut it. Astra versus Tanjiro? Okay, that's just a spy at that point, Melissa. Who is Femto? Femto's this loser in this small manga called Berserk. You might have heard of it.
It's still going, even though the author is dead, and somehow bringing out more chapters per year than Hunter x Hunter, who has an alive author.
I would visit Kyle. I mean, Stalik, if he didn't live in Australia. What, do you not like Australia? I mean, like, I have no beef with Australia personally. I can understand why someone would have beef with Australia, though.
Rather live here than America.
Yeah. Cope.
No, your shit sucks.
That shit's
Your
great.
everything sucks.
Nah. Femtola scumbag from the Golden manga, an i7 adaptation of Berserk. Yes. Australia does have some of the most vicious wildlife. Oh, well, Kyle adores wildlife, so, I mean, he's probably right at home.
It really doesn't. As long as you don't fucking, like, go in the water at the top north of Queensland and or like go out of your way to try and find snakes, you won't fucking find them.
I'll say, aren't you guys literally?
I've worked in landscaping. I have worked in landscaping for 8 years. You wanna know how many fucking snakes I have seen?
How many?
Not a fucking single one. I'm starting to think they don't exist.
Are you sure you're just not bad at your job and you haven't been seeing them?
No, because everyone else claims they see them. I'm the only fucker who's never seen one.
Guts' dad, I don't like heat. Ah, that's fair. Australia tends to be rather hot.
We're getting into that season now, but it's better being in the hotter weather than it is in the cold.
Right, because you're not a fan of the cold.
I fucking hate the cold.
So, an update, getting close to finishing my comic. If you need more stuff for me to work on, let me know. Fortunately, I'm able to finish all the 8 chapters. I'll send the first volume to you and Kyle so you can review it. Nice.
Yeah, so just to let no one know, I would get you the commission stuff, but I still need to build up funds.
What, do you need something done quickly, or is it more of like later plans?
No, like he's asking if I want something done. It's like I do. It's not urgent, and I don't have the money at the moment to pay him like straight away if I get multiple things done. And I don't want to waste his time by doing like one commission. No, because he's more.
Begging for fucking commissions, Kyle. I don't want to waste his time with one commission.
No, because it's a waste of time, and it's more cost effective for him if I give him like multiple projects to do all at once.
At least Australia doesn't have bisons or grizzlies. Grizzlies are not that bad. In fact, they're probably fucking a lot harder to run into than fucking shit in Australia is. Will Balrog eat snake if he has to? I'm sure Kyle's had snake before. Or
I've never had snake.
Really? Kind of surprised.
No.
Kyle, 10 years when you finally finish your one and only book, and I'm the only fan. Just remember, I am eyes into your Ichigo. Kind of menacing, but okay.
It's kind of threatening.
No problems, Kyle. Take your time. I'll be going nowhere, so you know where to find me as I take care of other stuff. I want to get ready.
Look, you can ask him. He's seen that I'm making progress on it. It's not like a situation where it's like I say I'm making progress, but I'm not touching it. I am touching it. You can ask him.
I've never seen a single update in my life.
I bug you about it all the time. You just don't bother.
I fucking bother. You are so ungrateful. I do so much for you guys I wouldn't even do for my own flesh and blood.
I didn't realize. I didn't realize that I needed this dim. I didn't realize I needed dinner by gaslight.
Actually wild how much more I do for you guys than I've done for my own family, for the most part.
Oh, please, from how you talk about your family, yeah, that's such a fucking high bar.
Should be fucking grateful. I blame Mangler so fucking much for that shit. Not for what I just said, but
I was gonna say, well, what? I was gonna say, sometimes he watches these streams. Be careful what you're about to say, boy.
No, it's because Mangler's like, Zim, you're not using your fucking ability.
Mangler, make no mistake. You are the reason why he has discourse in his family. You are to blame.
I'm gonna get a message from Mangler tomorrow being like, I'm sorry, I didn't realize I caused so many issues.
mingle with all of his family issues at the moment. You're there just being like, oh, you have no idea how hard it is.
No. You can't fucking. God, you cannot fucking hit Mangler with the my family situation is hard. He will fucking destroy you. It's not even fair sometimes. Good lord. We can't hear the game? Yeah. Guys, how many times do I have to say Red Dusk? I can't fucking higher the volume because Kyle keeps playing copyrighted fucking music in the game.
It's not copyrighted, and we're reacting to it, so it's fair use.
Yeah, take it up. What's your fair use argument gonna be when fucking YouTube's like, you can't make a video over 10 minutes for the next fucking 6 months?
It will train you to be concise with your videos.
I'll kill you. Will you be finished before I turn 27 in 2027? You're gonna turn 27 in 2027? That's wild. If this card is equipped to opponent's ally, you may rest this card, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that. No. No. It's supposed to destroy the unit. I like the border and everything, but it's supposed to destroy the unit, not fucking deal damage to the opponent.
It's a race at this point. What will I get first? A girlfriend or a book out? I'm guessing a book out. Who wants to place bets?
Your poor grandmother asking. Your poor mother.
Dude, I'm getting it. Dude, I'm getting it from both sides of the family now. It's not fair.
You remember how earlier I mentioned that other problem you keep fucking telling me about? You know, when you said you only have one evergreen problem? That was the other problem I was thinking of. Was your...
Dude, I shit you not. I went over to my grandparents out of the goodness of my heart just to, like, catch up with them. And my grandmother, I sit down, no shit, word of a lie, 5 minutes goes by, and I get hit with, so you got a girlfriend yet? It's like, no, I don't fucking have one. And then she fucking tells me how, like, all of my cousins have fucking, like, partners, and I'm just like, good for them. They're also women, I bet none of them actually have to fucking try. Just fucking sit there and spread their fucking legs.
Oh fuck, that was funny. I wasn't ready for that one. Fuck me.
Which part?
The fucking last one you said. It's like they had to sit there and spread their fucking legs. Like, gosh darn it, Kyle, I was fucking breathing.
Breathe on your own time.
Oh, that's fucking wild. Kyle, when his fucking cousins have relationships. If you get GF first, I'll punch Zim for you. My family situation is great. I hope that's true, Pimp Demon.
Hey Zim, let's have a competition.
No, that's not. Wait, what's the competition? Before I say anything.
Let's see who can get a girlfriend first, you or me.
That's not fair. You've already had sex.
It's not a girlfriend.
Bruh. So if I win this competition, please don't kill yourself.
I will not, but I.
See, you're hesitating, you son of a bitch. Because now you're mulling over.
I'm trying to think of an apt prize for you.
Kyle's over there fucking contemplating his self-worth if I get a girlfriend before him. No! Oh, fuck me. This is funny. These are some good laughs. Kyle's not at the mark at all. Red Dusk! Well, actually, Red Dusk, that's kind of par for the course with you, so I'm not too surprised. Poor Zim never had sex, will a loser. Actually, the reason I've never had sex is because I never lose. So I haven't lost my virginity. Oh, I fucked up the joke. I fucked up the Joker in order. Fucking sex havers.
The weirdest fucking insult, like red style insult I've ever heard.
Is it because love is dead in America? And they say chivalry is dead. Oh. What, dude? Isn't there any good god tolls you can pay so they don't have to, so they don't dry you up, or is that illegal? Honestly, unfortunately, prostitution is legal in America. Motherfucker! Who the fuck keeps sniping me?
I think those might have been the last words JFK would have said.
No, well, I mean, me and JK would have gone along pretty well, to be honest. So Kyle, were you a top or a bottom? And it's illegal here in Latin, even Spain is legal. Yeah, because for some reason, only in America it's illegal, which is fucking hilarious because the people who made it illegal are all fucking kids. Motherfuckers.
Now, when people say, am I a top or a bottom, I'll tell you this right now. I'm no dominant. I don't care about dominance. I care about being comfortable. So I let them do all the work. So I'm a bottom.
Kyle is like he's like those fucking people who are just done, so they just let their partners do whatever they want. Oh. Is the match over, or can I keep going?
Oh my god, no! I thought I could have tricked them.
That's wild. Oh,
You know how, you know, you want to know what the biggest kick in the teeth is? Because the side that I work at is a fucking Mormon church, and sometimes we get the fucking imports from America that come over every 6 months. So every 6 months, I have to go through the same bullshit questions every fucking time with new people. And it's usually, oh, are you married? No. Oh, that's funny. You look like you would be. Thank you.
So,
You people are nice, but that is not the compliment you think it is.
oh my word! I only got 140. I should have gone for a different mission. So I was told by one of my older sort of like people who hang out at the shop that when they found out I lived with my parents, they were like, you did not strike me as a guy who had to be relying on someone else. And I'm like, if the economy wasn't so bad, I wouldn't fucking have to. Fucking bullshit.
No sign of Mercedes.
It's just that fucking question on loop. Every 6 months.
So if you want here in Latin to get a bad goth or something like cosplayer, good freaking luck, because most of them look like an average 8 or 9. Women or worse. They are Black Widows. Bro, I'll sleep with an 8. I've never done anything with the girl, and after doing it with the guy, I realized, nah, ace me. Huh. Good for you, Pimp Demon. You didn't strike me as an asexual, but fair enough. If you think about it, a man's orgasm is more important than the woman's because Red Dust, for fuck's sake, bro! Red Dusk, for fuck's sake, why? And you immediately follow it up with so women's pleasure doesn't matter as much. Red Dusk, no! Fucking hell, Red Dusk. You know, I'm just gonna fucking do it. I'm just gonna do a fucking online mission. Just get it. Oh, that's gosh, fucking darn it. Oh, that's terrible. Poor Red Dusk. He was born way past his prime. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh.
You know what? You know what's the other uncomfortable conversation I'm getting now? And I fucking hate having it because I have to be fucking trying not to be angrily dismissive.
What?
I am now getting the conversation from my
Father?
my dad and my mum about like
Moving out?
worrying about going too extreme with the fucking weight loss, and it's just like, fuck off.
With the what?
Let me going too extreme with the weight loss.
I thought you were only 170.
Yeah, but they don't. How do I put it? You know when they're used to seeing somebody a certain way too much, anything they see to start dropping, it starts sending alarm bells.
Hey, that means it's noticeable.
Yeah, but that also means I have to deal with that conversation every fucking day where it's just like, hey, that would be a problem if I didn't exercise. Now, how about you fucking let me worry about that? Because worst case scenario, oh no, I'm too light. I guess I'm just gonna have to eat. Oh no.
Black Widows and Lion are prostitutes that basically trick you, and once they get you in bed, they drug you and rob you. That case I was telling you, one of the girls was a 15-year-old. When Red Dusk left his house for college, he told his dad, when Red Dusk left his house for college, he told his dad, "You're the man in the house now." But they stole drugs from their pimp, so you know how that song and dance goes? Okay, Ace might be too much. I still like watching porn. I just don't want a partner sexually or romantically. And speaking of romance, yeah, I've never done that either. No, I mean, to be honest, from I've talked to people about sex, and like a lot of people, because I know a lot of people who get laid for some reason, and they all just flat out told me half the time that like it's not even really worth it. It's too much work half the time, they say. Granted, you know, I feel like I should go through it at least once in my life so I can make my own fucking decision on it, you know?
I feel like you'd be the type of person that come back to me and basically say that it was not all that. I was a bit bored.
That's what I'm so fucking nervous about. Gosh darn it. And it's not something to really be fucking nervous about either. It's just fucking like, I really don't want to end up in a position where like, I think it's going to be all that and a bag of chips. And then it's just like, yeah, I mean, it was nice. It wasn't all that big a deal, you know? Everyone, I think, I'm going to come back from it and be like, everyone kind of makes it a bigger deal than it actually is. I mean, it was nice. For like 2 minutes, I don't know. I've been told conflicting stories on how long people last in bed. Because one guy told me that it's a lot longer than you would expect because the motion's not as fast as like... Why am I having this conversation?
Please, survey man. Rattle off the experience.
Anyways, so basically what he told me was he was like, because of the speed of it not being as fast as when you're masturbating, you don't really I hate this. You don't really climax as much as fucking or as fast as you would with like just regular masturbation is basically what he told me. Now obviously I can't confirm or deny that position because, well, you know, haven't exactly experienced it. Sex also hurt at first, yeah, bottom. I mean, from what I understand, that's another thing too, is I've never understood the crying during sex thing. Not to mention it's hard to stay erect. To be as fair as possible, that's more of a problem with our generation than I think like it's supposed to be. Cause like, see, I want to say something, but like the more I open my mouth, the worse I feel like it gets.
Say that about prison.
But I was gonna say, like, I'm fair. Like, when I'm not trying and it's not really like a thing on my mind, I can like keep it up for a good like 30-40 minutes.
Oh, if I want to avoid doing a task, I can keep a good 2.5 going.
No, it's one of those fuck
If I
situations.
want to procrastinate, I can keep that shit going like a fucking flagpole.
Now, hold on. Am I using a distraction for something else? Oh, that could stay on all day. No, like that's the problem. That's the problem is that like it's one of those fuck situations with like because erectile dysfunction has this problem too, where it's all like when you're casually not worried about it, it's usually fine. It's only when you actually start to worry about it is when it gets worse, and it's like it just stops. Like, no, are we talking about fucking sex? Good question. I think it was Kyle's thing. But hang on. Not to mention I say Rick. Hang on.
I wish it was my thing.
Half Fred started loving it and ended up paying it because all the hope and hurdles he had to do in order to get it. Just make sure you have pure evidence there was consent from both sides. That's another thing too is, look, I'm just waiting for the day we get test tube babies and I'll just fucking get, because I want kids. Don't necessarily need to fucking have a wife or anything. Anyways, Zim, they just make it a big deal so they are not called a virgin as an insult or just to brag. In reality, it's not that special. You and your brother Ezio coming back that match at Rivals, dude. No, that was a real experience. Bro's just sitting on his bed with his dick in his hand? No. I think that's the worst part about it too. I think I mentioned this before, but like my brother introduced me to pornography at a very young age, so I have kind of been like porn brained my whole life. But even before then, like I've just always been fucking get off me, you fucking rats!
Oh my.
I'm playing fucking Warhammer on the side again, so fucking Mangler doesn't fucking get mad at me for my fucking level. But I'm being surrounded by fucking Tyranids. Young, around 8 for me. So the first time I saw pornography was I think when I want to say when I was 7, or actually it might have been 6 now that I think about it. It's really been a part of my whole life, to be honest.
I'd say probably 9 or 10.
Now that being said, I should clarify that because I'm an older guy, pornography back then was not gangbang central like it is today. Pornography back then was a Playboy magazine. So it was a very different story.
I remember the days when they still had hair.
Porn nowadays, man, as fuck. That's why you gotta make your own. What? I didn't say that.
Hey, I was coming, baby.
The only reason I have not fully committed to 3D animation is because I am worried about what horrors I will create. I was shown one of the classic sites, aka 89. I see. I still remember back when they had
89
fucking...
when the pussies had the perm.
That stuff was definitely unintentional. Now, I'm not gay, but gay porn has more emotion and it's legitimate as hell.
I'll take your word for it.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something right now. If you jerk off to gay porn, I got bad news for you. That either means you're gay or bi. There's no scenario there where that's not that. I do not stroke my traitor to gay porn. Oh, that's a funny line. Or you're me. Valid. Listen, just listen. If you guys want to read fucking gay shit, just read Boys Love Manga and shit. It's only slightly less gay than the actual pornography. So, High School DxD was very popular because it was just the... I want to say it was the first time that we actually fucking... That, like, anime had, like... Well, actually, no, it wasn't. Because, like, then you find out in the 80s and shit, they had all these super fucking raunchy fucking animes. You want to know what's a movie I keep wanting to watch, but I've never really just sat down and watched it? Heavy Metal. It's this old animated movie about like this super like fucking.
I've seen it.
Oh, okay. So you have seen it. I figured you would with the title like Heavy Metal. You were probably disappointed in it because you were probably expecting something else.
No. How do I put it? It's more of a. It's kind of like an anthology of short movies.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was one like cohesive movie.
No.
Old school animation just has a different feel to it. Oh yeah, Trigun I guess is getting its second season for its reboot. Original Trigun was fantastic. I mean, I read Neon Skies, great book, great characters, god tier protagonist.
I mean, I didn't like how the transitions were trying to be that like on a TV show, but
Yeah, I
it has
apologize
its
for that.
moments. One fight is very, very good. The other ones are a bit weird.
I think I'm starting to. I think as I worked on the fights, I slowly realized that if I don't write my fights like JoJo, they're really bad in book format.
Well, it's just the fact that like you never like choreograph a fight.
Well, no. It's because like you can only make punching you can only make punching exciting so many times, So when it's like really hand-to-hand combat, if you're not doing crazy shit or having characters react to other stuff, it just kind of falls off. Zim, if you saw that white couch, yes, that white couch, would you sit? Fuck no! What the fuck? Also, I'm pretty sure it's
What's he talking about?
I'm assuming he's referring to a casting couch, but there's like 3 casting couches. Well, actually, I think there's like 5, but like, so I don't really know. So, despite my degeneracy, I don't really know all that much about like the popular porn shit. Because like, I've never seen a video of Mia Khalifa in it, despite the fact that she's like a very popular porn star.
I'm gonna say something controversial. I don't know what people see in her.
Hello, Azra.
I don't know
What
what
the
people
fuck?
see in her. To me, she's not that attractive.
The jewelry designer? Oh, does she design jewelry now? Good for her.
Who are you?
Your new owner.
Were you now or at any time a child?
What are you talking about?
Were you a
Yes,
child?
calm down.
I knew it. A child. A dirty, stinking, sniveling, snotty, vile, puking.
I didn't realize Kyle's grandmother was in this game.
An awful, horrible, disgusting little thing.
I think about the couch with the 5 men and with the girl and the 5 black dudes behind her. Is that video actually real? Like, I'm assuming it's a real video, right? But like, I've never bothered to look into it.
Vile, puking
Enough
little...
already. What is wrong with you?
Just so
You
I
make
understand
soft
this.
ice
Why
cream,
make children
okay?
happy?
It's purely for kids. What kind of psycho are you?
Shut
Just so I
up!
understand this. Why make children happy?
Pain in the
Oh,
butt.
you
Please.
stupid, sniveling, snotty
Shut up.
rat.
And if I
The ice cream is a front. We distribute other non-dairy products. And if one is put into the juice, don't I cheese?
I have no idea. Ask Kyle. He's a degenerate here. You're right. He's a degenerate because I'm the wholesome one. Well, you can also tackle fights like the Naruto creator did. Deidara versus Sasuke is one of the examples where both characters are trying to one-up each other. Mia Khalifa super overrated. Yeah, Mia Khalifa mid as fuck. I watched 2 videos. It couldn't get hard. She'll steam ham and a fucking nerd for Christ's sake.
Well, one, she's not attractive, and when it comes to the Naruto fights, there's a difference between like writing a fight and having it like on the page of the comic.
Yeah, 100%. Like, cause like if I could just draw the fights, it'd probably be a lot smoother to handle the fights. But at the same time, I'm broke. I think I told you the original plan for the books was to try and get Newhan to draw the fights, and then I would just write everything else at one point. But then, you know, that became kind of unrealistic when, you know, money, time, execution. Johnny Sins victim? No! So during the earlier YouTube career, I was actually tempted to power scale some porn characters because I thought it'd be kind of funny. Never did it. Probably for the best in hindsight because the footage I would have to use would be so heavily cropped. Probably would not have made for a good video at the editing level back then. I believe it's Boku no Pico, not Boku no Pika. I believe there's an O at the end of that one, Jacob. Get your memes right. God didn't send you onto this earth to meme incorrectly. There we go. I think I was talking to Neo about it one day when we were. I think it was on a stream like 6 years ago actually. Because fuck, I've been streaming so long. I was telling Neo that like unironically, porn characters have the greatest stamina feats among fictional characters. It don't matter who they're up against. If the contest is a fucking level of stamina, always bet on the porn character. Those fuckers ain't normal. Would Kurone and Taime Asaki girls count as entertainment girl characters? Red Dusk, what the fuck does that mean? Yes, Zim, I know I was there. He was there all those years ago. Now, I'm glad I haven't stooped so low that I haven't bought Patreons to look at specific fucking drawings. Hang on, I kind of want to see if I can get some XP for this fucking bolt carbine. I haven't dropped that far yet. Oh, also, to answer your question between Lightning and Ryu Hayabusa, Lightning would take it due to Dissidia scaling. She scales just way higher. Do they count as porn characters or anime characters? Is the game pornography or not? Because if it's not pornography, they wouldn't be porn characters.
Well, it's also like a lot of porn games are a lot of power fantasies as well. So they're just like naturally powerful too, for no reason.
Bro, why do you have to be so strong? You're already fucking getting the girl. What the fuck is this?
Cheap news on streambook.com. Remove the space at IDWDXKK error.
I mean, to be fair, you can find anything for free online. Not all of them. There are actually some like creators who their fucking fan base actually respects their wishes, so they don't fucking post anything online. Because there's this one animator I noticed called Maple Star, I guess, who does really good animations. Maple Star's very popular over here? Yeah, I bet he is. Oh. People love for his video on Yuji and Nobara? You mean just what should have happened in the main story? That trio will forever be just one of the fucking biggest missed opportunities in manga. That fucking trio was garbage. It really does need to be studied how JJK's fucking author just fucking missed the mark so hard on his own series.
It should also be studied how such a mid fucking series got so popular so quickly.
Yeah, that's fair. Mind control can be rather well broken in hentai for some reason. Also, time stop powers, fucking time stops. Those are weird. I mean, if you really want to break it down, fucking those fuckers have some really fucking good hacks abilities. Shows like Cross Angie, Seven Sins, Valkyrie Drive all were around and before the time High School DxD aired, and those three shows are even more unhinged. Sable Servetti does pretty good. Breath of the Wild, Rule 34.
Dude, it's fucking Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Oh, it is. How will crossover manga or manga work if both are in the same universe and do it canon to each other or not? If they're both in the same universe, like fictional universe, and they cross over with each other, unless otherwise stated, you would assume it's canon. So are you selling drugs or are you actually peddling ice cream?
Yes.
No, because I remembered I wanted to scale. I think the show was called Space Pirate Sarah.
That wasn't an actual mission. Oh, my weapons.
Poor Kyle. They took everything. Have you ever considered playing the Saints Row games at any point on stream, or do you not care for Saints Row?
Sure, if 1 and 2 were on PlayStation.
They're not?
No, those are Xbox exclusives.
That's wild. Alright, you guys ready for some Saints Row streams?
I can do 3, 4, and Get Out of Hell.
Zim, would you say the Dark Elf Queen of Kuriko would have a good stamina feat, or nah? I have never watched nor read that particular story. I know which one you're talking about because it's a very popular story, but I myself have never directly interacted with it. I think I told you guys at one point that, like, the story... The story of the hentai annoyed me so much that I could not get into it. It doesn't happen often, and it wasn't NTR either. It doesn't happen often, but the premise of the thing was so unbelievably stupid that I was frustrated with with like the actual plot. Not what you should be going for, but it just got to a point where I was like, this is trash. I did find out later on there was an explanation given, but it was still kind of fucking silly.
I did find it funny that tomorrow when we react to Buffy versus, we're both going for the opposite character, but neither of us know enough about either of those characters to rep them. We just hope they win.
It's definitely gonna be a weird one. Like I say, I say I make a manga and Zim makes a manga. We make a crossover manga together, and both of us say was canon. Is it real canon to each other's universe or not? If we both agree it's canon, then yeah, it would be considered canon.
It gets weird when one agrees and the other doesn't.
Yeah. No, because like the girls in that story are not weak. They're very powerful. They're not fucking like fodder. And yet they get beaten by people who should have no reason to, or no like conceivable way to beat them. That was my issue with the plot of the story. Cybermen's strength makes no sense. They state in the novels to have strength of 10 men. However, while going through a novelization of Revenge of the Cybermen, Ford Doc story of Cybermen rips a metal door off its hinges. That's 10 men. I mean, there's a reason why you don't get taught anything about women armies in history class. Yeah, but that's in real life. And technically, I think there were a few female armies. They just...
Few platoons, but not anything that's like revolutionary or like game changing that they try and like put in like video games where they try and rewrite history.
I was trying to think of a medieval female-only army that survived. When I think DMC 6 will be talked about by Capcom? Not for a while.
They make too much money off fucking Resident Evil and Street Fighter. They give a shit.
Oh yeah, Resident Evil's mobile game's coming out soon. Oh, so Nikkei had a Resident Evil crossover, and I was able to actually pull Jill. So I got Jill and Claire because I got Jill in my first pull. I'm very happy about that.
Maybe you can only pull people when I'm not playing the game.
Kyle, let me know what weeks you're not playing Star Rail. I guess it's a good thing I never started Zenless then. Rewrite history? I just finished Origins of a totally woman that killed Julius Caesar, you incel. Wait, in Origins, a woman killed Caesar? Would Caesar have even been alive during the events of Origins? I thought Origins was Greece, not Rome. Or is this one of those situations where it's all like, technically it's closer to us than it is to fucking their ancient times?
I don't know.
Well, because like, you've heard the phrase that like Cleopatra is closer to us in age than she is to ancient Greece or ancient Egypt.
Yes. But look, I like Zenless' story, but out of the three Ho-Yo games that I play, that is the least friendly to try and figure out how to like build characters.
Yeah, it's kind of the reason why I dropped it. There was an old female army of samurai women, and granted, her captain made it pretty far, taking 3 of the most experienced warriors on the enemy army and sliced their necks open. Unfortunately, she lost the will to live the moment she saw her husband wasn't able to commit seppuku, and eventually she fell. The fuck?
Yeah, like I like Zenless's story, but I do not try and even attempt to build characters. I try somewhat with Genshin because you actually have to like try and build them, otherwise the game will try and like fuck you. But that's like not very friendly either compared to like Star Rail, which like gives you everything possible.
Yeah, because Star Rail just wants you to fucking get straight into the fucking meat and potatoes of it. AC Origin's based in Egypt during Cleopatra. Interesting. Never played Origins. No idea what 10 men could do, lol. Also, straight 10 men is always at the beginning. It's basically a small part talking about the creation of Cybermen, so that might just be their minimum strength. DMC5 sold 10 million copies. How was it not a success? It was a success, but Resident Evil is a bigger success. Also, it's easier to make a Resident Evil game than it is a DMC game. Oh, Origins. Yeah, sorry. I was thinking of fucking Odyssey. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Azra. I don't remember the original name of the story, but it was a samurai woman that had to make time until his husband did the ritual. But unfortunately, her husband died to a poisoned arrow. Oh, yeah, because technically, committing seppuku was, or seppuku, fucking suicide. Committing suicide like that wasn't technically the norm in Japan. Okay.
Usually, if you're forced to do it, you have a Shukakunin who will like stand behind you and kill you straight away after you do it, so you don't suffer.
Yeah, that was the idea, but sometimes you wouldn't get that, depending on how much they fucking liked or didn't like you. More accurately.
It was usually done with a. I'm trying to remember the correct. I don't know if I'm thinking of the one sword that's incredibly long, or if I'm actually thinking of the right one. It was it the Odachi.
Odachi, I believe, is the long one.
So it would be the Nidachi then.
Probably. Yeah, one of those funny situations that you were basically told by the Emperor to commit it, or someone who like had like ownership over you, basically. And if you didn't, you were considered a bit of a pussy.
You kind of like brought dishonor on your family.
Yep.
Which came with like massive consequences.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was the honorable way to get out of the age. In that age, unfortunately, after she defeated a ton of enemies on the way back to the castle, she found her husband dead before he could make the ritual. Well, why was he committed to begin? Well, I guess he wouldn't know. Ironically enough, there's a good chance he had to commit suicide because of her specifically. are you trying to buy that property? Because
That's the only way I can get more missions.
Oh yeah.
Apparently I've just never been so far through this game that I ran out of missions without beating the game, where I have to like buy properties.
Are you starting to think now maybe you actually never beat the game to begin with? Maybe you just didn't realize.
I'm starting to think I've never beaten the game. Because I want to get this done because like fucking the next Tales game that we're playing comes out in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, so it'd definitely be prudent to get this done. It's always fun, isn't it, when you fucking play an old game you used to know, and then you end up finding out, oh, I never even actually beat this game. There's a lot more game here.
Yeah. Because I'm starting to realize I probably got the same recollection for fucking San Andreas as well, where I think I've gotten pretty far but not finished it.
These games are surprisingly long.
Yeah, I know. Like I'll tell you this right now. When we start doing 4, I know I've beaten 4 legitimately. 4 is fucking long. I know that for an absolute fact. 5 is not that long.
5's a pretty long game. I don't know what you're on about.
No. It has a lot of missions, but a lot of those missions are very short.
Five is not long, Zim. Hush. 5's a pretty long game. I don't know what the fuck you guys are on about. I mean, is it the longest of the games? No, not even close. Motherfuckers. Fucking banning my ass.
What would the shorts be? What, Chinatown Wars?
Probably. Yeah, the PSP one. I believe it. Good game. Chinatown Wars is actually really good.
No, that's the DS game, wasn't it?
Probably was both. The other cases of women in wars or armies of mine are John the Ark and Cuban guerrilla women. Black Lagoon talks about those when it shows us Roberta. Jean Arc is kind of the funniest fucking like female in history because she actually did everything right. She fucking dominated the battlefield and everything, and they still fucking killed her for it.
Have you ever watched Black Lagoon all the way through?
No, it's one of those series that like I've seen some of it. I've just never watched all of it at once.
So, when I was doing like a retro binge, that was part of my retro binge, and man, just like Cowboy Bebop, it's kind of like some parts are good, other parts are fucking mid.
I was gonna say, what did you have like a Cowboy Bebop moment where you realized it wasn't all that good?
Just some bits where I'm just like, yeah, I can see why people like this, and then other bits where I'm just like, whatever.
Let my boy rock smash. He earned it.
I mean, he does in the end.
I think it's one of those manga endings where the story doesn't technically end. You know what I mean? Where it's all like you kind of just leave.
Well, he has the opportunity. Well, he gets the opportunity to go back to his regular life, but then he realizes he kind of like likes being a drug peddling like mercenary.
I mean, what would you prefer? Working a fucking day job or working their job? Yeah.
That's gonna depend because like fucking, it's gonna depend on how much you really find like Revy attractive compared to her personality.
Where you said a few drinks and you wouldn't be enough to solve that problem?
No, because she's fucking. How do I put it? You know, one of those people that's like you can't see why anyone would like you.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's basically that.
Damn, why don't you fucking just be honest about it then?
Like also a cardinal sin. I'm gonna say she looks kind of mid.
Whoa! Woo! Damn, you got the takes today, don't you? Black Lagoon suffers from what I call the realist cynicism. To the point, the dialogues and some of the characters' personalities are twisted in order to fill a real-life agenda quota at the expense of the world and the story. Yeah, because Black Lagoon kind of acts more like a story where the characters wouldn't be all that dark and depressing, but then they have to make it dark and depressing because they don't want to give the idea that the world's not that bad. Cowboy Bebop is better than Black Lagoon in my case. Kyle, go.
Ugh.
I have not seen Cowboy Bebop. It is one I keep meaning to watch. Trigun was good. Watch Trigun. Trigun's great. Read Trigun as a manga, but the original anime is also really good. The original the original anime also had a better ending in my opinion, because spoiler warning, not every fucking manga ending's all that fucking good. Sometimes animators and fucking adaptations actually do a better fucking ending. I know that's a cardinal sin in Kyle's eyes, but fuck them.
No, I can admit when some endings are better, but a lot of anime endings are not.
I'm surprised. You know, Kyle,
No, I can admit
sometimes
when.
you're surprising
No,
me.
I can admit when an anime does an ending better when it's done an original thing. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you that like they always nail it, or that when they introduce concepts that it's good.
Track about the anime and the book are dope. Also agree on the ending of the anime is way better than the manga because the last one goes too far up his balls to take it seriously. Yeah, but the other problem too is that the manga doesn't really give you an ending. The anime at least does give you an ending. Yeah, keep meaning to watch Cowboy Bebop. Keep meaning to read fucking Berserk. Actually, no, I don't keep meaning to read Berserk. I've been actively dodging Berserk like the fucking plague. I am so nervous.
I
that
have
I'm
told,
gonna-
I have told you because you and me have very similar likes. You would like Berserk, but will I say that it's like the be all and end all best thing I've ever read? No.
See, that's the problem. Is that you can't just tell someone, yeah, Berserk's like fine, like it's a 7 out of 10. No, it's gotta be fucking perfect because it's the greatest fucking manga ever written. And then I don't want them to look at me and be like, what's a manga
Like
you'd recommend?
I'll say this
Let's
now.
go, DXD.
No, I'll say this right now. Like in terms of storytelling, I'd probably put like 7.5 to 8, depending. But what gets you is the art. It's. And I'm not talking about like the egregious like violent stuff. I just mean like scenery shots, characters doing stuff.
I'm gonna read Berserk
It's
and
got,
be all
like-
like Fissa and Northstar did it better.
How I put it, it's got a very detailed art style.
Well, yeah, because it was based on Fissa and Northstar. And Fissa and Northstar, while the original one doesn't have like super detail to it, when you look at Blue Sky for the style, it's insane how much detail there is on that. Bro, you wrote Rin, you're gonna like Guts. You and I promise you, Rin and Guts are probably not even the same, not even close to being the same. I promise you.
No, one's a sympathetic character who's gone through hardship.
What was that, Kyle? You were saying something?
Yeah, one of them is a sympathetic character who has gone through hardship. The other one is Rin.
That's wild. But I know some influence of the first of the North Star because I think Miro was an assistant in the original manga. I mean, I remember specifically that Fist of the North Star did inspire Berserk. That I remember specifically. I mean, to be fair, Fist of the North Star basically just inspired Shonen in general. It's not really just Berserk.
I was gonna say, like, if history looked back accurately, it would not be Dragon Ball. That would be the grandfather of
Shonen.
anime and manga. It would be the Fist of the North Star.
Yeah, either that or Astro Boy if you really want to be fucking pedantic about it.
Yeah, but how many people over the age of like 50 have fucking read Astro Boy and not
No.
just like known it from the cartoon or the fucking like animated movie?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, fucking, because I don't think Astro Boy ever got. Did Astro Boy ever get a remake?
It got a weird CGI movie in like the early 2010s.
See, that's the only thing I'm remembering about Astro Boy. Speaking of the same, what would Virgil's Adolis version would be? Can you clarify what an Adolis is? Devilman? Devilman is not the start of Shonen. Devilman's way more of a shoji. What the fuck?
Or would you say seinen?
No, you know, it's probably closer to Seinen. You're right.
I don't know, like Devilman is one of those things that people tell me I should try, but every clip I've seen of it just seems like egregious amounts of violence for no reason.
Either that or fucking nudity and shit.
Yeah, because the two scenes of Devilman I always get is the child getting basically shot in the head by an arrow, or it's like him ripping the tits off like a demon girl.
The fuck? Motherfuckers be like, I promise the show's peak, bro. The show. From Fairy Tail and you were pronouncing it wrong? Ah, I see. Fairy Tail's another one technically that I have to check out at some point.
Is he trying to pronounce Edalus?
Edalus? That's a fucking A. Edalus is an E sound.
Yeah, it's spelled with an E.
He spelled it with an A. That's not on me. That one's not on me. That's a fucking A. He spelled it wrong.
If you spelled it with an A, that's not on Zim for once.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what the fuck? I'm innocent this time. Yes, Kyle's mentioning the Almond OVA. The first two OVAs are more digestible. I see.
Actually, I discovered something earlier this week that kind of like disappointed me. I thought like because I've been doing so well, I would treat myself to some chocolate at work.
Yeah.
And I had it. You know what I realized?
What?
I'm not really into chocolate anymore.
Sucks when that happens, doesn't it?
It's like I want to know what happened where it's just like because I still like sweet things, but it can't just be sweet. It needs substance behind it.
So to be honest, it's not. I don't know if it's fair to say that like you're not into chocolate anymore, or if that new chocolate just sucks. Because new chocolate is fucking abysmal. I never did like chocolate. So what would Virgil's be, Kyle? Because I don't know what the fucking Adolis is.
So basically, endless versions of the characters are basically kind of like their carbon opposite. in terms of personality and how they act.
Probably Dante then. You guys do realize Dante and Virgil were made to be like fucking like reflections
Opposites of
of
each other.
themselves, right? Like we already know how that fucking goes.
Oh yeah, I actually I got to catch the live premiere of Crown Jewel last night, which was really nice.
Nice.
Except for the fact that the pay per view went for 3.5 hours, so it didn't end until like 2.5 in the morning.
I asked you the same thing with Dante, and you said Dante wouldn't be like Virgil. Yeah. So how I say this, they are mirrors to each other, but Dante's opposite wouldn't be Virgil, but Virgil's opposite would be Dante. This is better. This is better to explain the reboot because the reboot's a little more like direct about it, but because there are enough similarities between them where it doesn't inverse properly. You said Dante Virgil actually has more similarities than people think. To say Idolus Dante actually wouldn't be like Virgil. Yes, because Dante's Idolus wouldn't be like Virgil. Doesn't mean Virgil's wouldn't be like Dante. It's not it's not quite as black and white as you would assume. It's not what's the term? It's not transitive property. It's not the rule for one side is not the rule for the other side. I guess is the way I would say it.
I think it's the way that you describe Virgil and Dante's opposites that like really confuse people. Because how do I put it? It's closer to say Virgil's opposite would be somebody who has a casual attitude, doesn't care, doesn't have such a stick up their ass.
Yes. But the problem is that Dante...
And it's just easier to say Dante.
Yes, that's fair. But Dante has those embodied traits. The problem is that Virgil doesn't have the fun, lighthearted shit to where you can say it doesn't work that way. Because even when Virgil's happy with Dante, he's still like a massive fucking like strict person. But Dante can be strict and not strict. So Dante's opposite Dante's opposite wouldn't be Virgil because there's just more nuance there. There's more expression there than there is with Virgil versus Dante.
How do we put it? Because Dante can be just as serious as Virgil, he just chooses not to be. And we have examples of that in like 2's novel.
Yes, whereas with Virgil, we have only ever seen him be super serious. But yeah, no, I do need to start reading though. That's my biggest flaw right now is I haven't been reading as much as I should be. And you are still pronouncing Idolus wrong? Fair.
Okay. Edalus.
Idolus.
There you go.
Alright. The hell is this guy doing? I think if he grabs it, the mission's over, right? He hasn't realized that. He hasn't realized it. He's just trying to fucking dodge. Oh, but he's really bad at it. Oh, but he's really bad at it. Oh, but he's really bad at it. Oh, wow. Wow. I should not have revived this guy. Pick up the med kit!
Wow.
20 more seconds. 20 more seconds. 20 more seconds. Come on. Oh, this guy's just trolling. This guy's just trolling. I see how it is. There's no way. 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 Oh, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, cool. All right, cool. Dude, I'm pretty sure you just grab it and we're done. Dude, grab the freaking objective. I'm pretty sure we're just done on that. I'm gonna grab that objective. I don't know what the hell these guys are doing. Pretty sure we're done right now with this shit. I don't know what the hell they were thinking on that one. That actually reminds me, I gotta watch that Coffin of Andy and Lele mod. Because I guess chapter 2 came out where the story is about the son and the mother, not the brother and sister. I gotta check out that one later.
So, just your incest simulator.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, sometimes there's a battle worth defending, and sometimes you just have to let it slide, and I'm just gonna let it slide.
Are you just at the point in your life where it's just like, I'm not going to defend my kings to you?
No. Just not for Confident of Andy and Lele. Even though it is a good story and it's actually really good, the mod was definitely made by a guy who really has it on for the mom. That's why I don't download the mod, to be clear.
Incest is good, but between mother and son, let's not be ridiculous now.
No, that's not it. That is not it.
He opens it up and the first words that jump out of the page. Wow, it's like being back in my old room.
Oh, it's fucking funny. Sometimes you're funny, Kyle. Sometimes you're funny. I should go ahead and find somewhere to save, unless you're already close to the fucking mission point. Or are you still in the middle of a mission?
No, I'm still... This entire time, I haven't been fucking around. I've been trying to get money so I can buy the property to try and get permissions.
Have you considered getting a job?
I got a job, I don't like it.
do some street racing. Well, apparently recommending street racing. What GT game does not have street racing? I'm sure they all do.
I would not be able to tell you.
All right. Well, with that said, I think we'll call it there for today. So, thank you guys for your time as always. Or actually, do you have any announcements you'd like to make, Kyle?
No, but I am back on the case of doing Bakugan skin, so I'm trying to get those out of the way.
All right. Well, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys on the next streamer video, which might end up being tomorrow. So, take care, everybody. Have yourselves a nice night.